All right, it is December 3rd. Yesterday, the trapping season for Marten and Fisher opened up. I wasn't able to get out until late in the evening and was only able to get out 2 sets. So I'm out here setting a few more today in a different area. We got some fresh snowfall overnight, just a light snow. It's coming down real light right now, which is good. It's going to cover up my tracks and any trace of my presence today. But you can see here on a fallen dead tree, I've got a 120. I've also got a couple bigger boxes with some 160s that I'm setting out, and then I'm just putting just a couple of 160s at least 4 foot off the ground, usually 4.5 or so, just so there's no incidental catches. That's the rules here in Michigan, at least 4 foot off the ground for this type of set, unless, well, this right here is a 110. You can actually set these on the ground. But anyway, sticking with the running pole here, I got some fresh red squirrel that I just shot yesterday, so I got half of that back up in there. I also took some beaver castor, and I've kind of put that on a few of these little pine nubs sticking out of the trees and things like that around here. And then when I get back out to the trail here, I'll put a couple more out there. So every year I put a trap right about here, and within an evening or two, there will be some fresh tracks. There will be something come through here to investigate. Whether or not he finds his way into my trap or is fooled by this big blue post office box here is yet to be seen. These are new this year. I've never tried anything quite like this. I've made wooden boxes before. Haven't had the best of luck. So I'm gonna give this a try. They're quick, they're light, they're easy. Just cut a couple of notches in them. I did wrap a wire right around the whole thing just to tighten things up a little bit. So that is a 120, same as a 110, but same dimensions, but it's got spring on both ends. Safety latches are taken off. This one is ready to go. I got 2 more I'm going to set back here. One's another 110 like this one, and also a 160. 160 or 180? I don't know. I think it's a 160. The next step up from this one. So we'll check these, if not tomorrow, then the next day. They are a killing trap. There will be nothing live in these, so you don't have to check them daily like you would a full trap. But I usually do anyway when I can. It doesn't take much time. Quick in and out in 2 different spots. For now, I might set a few more, but this season only lasts like 10 days or so. I've double checked, but I think it only runs through the 11th. So that's that. Time to move on, get a couple more out. I like this weather, nice fresh snow. Maybe we'll cover up this blue box. I don't know if that'll deter them or not. We'll see. All right, it is December 4th. Just doing a quick check of my traps here this morning. Went over to the ones that I set yesterday. I set 3 traps over to another spot. Checked those. Had marten tracks. I passed 3 or 4 times on the way through there. I'm only walking, 200 yards, and I got 3 sets through that stretch just off the trail. So it's always frustrating because it happens every year. You see tracks where they come up and they check it out, but don't take the bait. They don't go in, you don't catch them. Happens year after year after year. But I'm out here to the ones that I set on the first day. The second, walking into the first set back here, 150 yards or so. Same thing, had tracks, walked up to within, 15, 20 yards of my trap, and then backed out. Walking up to the second one, and I see a big old tail sticking out. Looks like a marten. Looks like a marten. Let's go check this set out. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, got him. Nice Marten sitting there. That is a 120 conibear. I got those new this year. Put them out in the wet weather to get some of the grease off and some of the, form a little rust. Had them out there for, I don't know, a month or so hanging outside, and then decided to just go ahead and paint them white. That's a white press box. My buddy Jeremy does a lot of picking and a lot of sales and comes across them every once in a while. I said, hey, pick a few of those up for me if you see them for $1 or $2. And he did. He brought me, I don't know, like 8 of them. So I just cut some slots in the sides of the box here to fit the jaws of the trap. Got them wired down. Most of them do have that bracket up there, that metal bracket. That would also, you could fasten it to a tree or whatever, but I'm on state ground here on commercial forest property, so you can't put any fasteners into a tree, but you can wire them up, get them nice and tight. So we're gonna go ahead and pull this out of here. And it was kind of pinned down between these roots of this tree here. It was kind of pinned in there. That was pretty solid. See what we got. There we go. Nice Marten. All right, here's a little better look at the Marten I caught this morning. Got him back home and thawed him out for a few hours. It's all tagged up, ready to go. I got to bring him into the check station. They actually replace the tag with a seal, and they take the skull. So pretty cool. It's a female. Got kind of a unique, kind of a smoky, little blondish face, kind of gray. I always said if I ever caught a big male with some unique colors or a fisher, it's definitely going to be a full body mount. I'll probably at least just tan this one. Not really interested in selling it to a fur buyer. Just too cool. It's only the second one I've ever got, and the other one was quite a few years ago. So really excited to pull this one out of a set this morning, and we still got quite a few days left in the season, so there might be another one.